After losing it all in McGregor, Iowa, I decided to move all the way to Teton, Iowa to find out if I can revive our old family farm. Can we make money? Will we lose again? Find out in today's video. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It is August. We've been doing a lot of work on the farm, getting everything ready to go. As you saw, we had our sprayer tractor, something that over there, getting ready to go because we are officially getting rid of it. And plus, I've decided we are getting rid of the John Deere 9430T. It is finally getting off this farm. I know we didn't even get to use it, but it is definitely a sad thing to see this thing go, and I am definitely excited for it. It's definitely been a lot of credit, but with how big it is, I feel like it's too big for our operation. I feel like we have a better luck with just going with one of our smaller pieces of equipment. So I'm gonna shut that off right there real fast, and we can come over here and see the corn and everything that's doing really good over there. But we are selling this tractor right here for $150,000. We're selling this cultivator right here for $50,000. We're selling this right here for $20,000. So altogether we're looking at $220,000 is what we're trying to get off all that equipment. Even though I will say that that is a reduced price, but I'm selling it to a local farmer here for a good price because we need the money ASAP. Not only to help the loan, but I really want to go ahead and start getting these cattle over here started because we have yet to do it. Plus, we have a lot of stuff needs to be done and sprayed over today. So we're going to go ahead and actually start busting some of that out here pretty shortly just to make sure it all gets done. But we got a lot of cattle to do. I want to try to go ahead and buy cattle with all this money we're about to get and really get the cattle business up and going. And before we can get all that really doing today, we've got to go ahead and go get the sprayer going. But ladies and gentlemen, while I'm going over here to get the sprayer started up and ready to roll, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, do what you do best, and appreciate it for me and the team. So I just gotta kind of sneak it on out of here, make sure them wheels as close as I can get them, and there we go. So while we're spraying some field, he said he'd come over here in a little bit to pick up those two, and we're just gonna go ahead and unfold right here and just start spraying these fields. Every one of our fields right now have weeds on them, so we need to go ahead and spray them, get them all nice and good looking so we can get our work done. And by the way, the reason that truck's sitting like that is because I've been messing around with some new fertilizer strands and stuff like that, hopefully coming in a video soon. I don't think I'm gonna make it past that, and that's a really bad area right there. Kind of spray it, back it up into here, turn the sprayer off, go onto the highway for a set on this roadway, knock out most of these weeds while we're doing this over here. Now we can hit this field specifically. There's a lot of weeds that need to be done, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna do about a couple of fields for y'all, and we're gonna go ahead and get this time lapse going. 3 2 1. And it looks like we are out of this, and the guy just called me. We got it perfectly timed that he will be here in a second, so I'm gonna let this refill over here while it's refilling up. I'm gonna be selling that and getting that all sold over there. So I'll see y'all once everything's sold and we have this back filled up. Woo! That is a great thing to see up there in that corner, to see $200,000 sitting in my account.
Look at this. I'm rich.
And we sold it for $200,000 instead of $220,000. The guy talked me down, he whittled me down a little bit, and I kind of caved for him. He's a good buddy. He's let me borrow a lot of equipment and will continue to let me borrow equipment, so I gotta be nice to him. With that being said, we got a lot of work still to do. We got a lot of stuff still need to be sprayed. I did get out at one point. I did go over here to these fields. I may need to spray with some fungicide because I see a lot of corn rust. Black tar is something I'm definitely seeing something on these lower leaves. That's a problem, so I may may spray some fungicides and see if we can knock out some of it. I'm not 100% sure if we will or won't, but I'm hoping we will. All right, let me get back up in this sprayer. Let's get these fungicides that's on that sprayed. I added it in with a herbicide for the next few fields so that we can get rid of some of it with the corn, but I did end up needing it for the soybeans as well. I'm seeing a lot of plant decay with it. I don't know why I'm seeing plant decay, but we're going to go ahead and make sure we can knock out and see if it's just a fungicide taking over or if it's these weeds that's been killing them. We're gonna find out slowly but surely. It shouldn't definitely take us too long to knock out the rest of this field and those little fields that's over there. It is definitely nice to see this sprayer working as well as it does. I mean, I think this is like the best purchase we could have bought. I do want to see if we can get some cattle shipped in. I've already been on an online auction and I've already tried to buy a couple, but I'm just gonna sit here in the cab for a little bit, try to buy a couple here and there. I'm thinking about buying Angus is kind of what I'm leaning towards on the farm. It should give us plenty of good beef cattle. It shouldn't really hurt us too much. Trying to get into that kind of a business is a lot easier than a dairy business in my opinion, but we'll have to see what we are provided with to be able to start. I don't think it's going to take us too long to really get started on the cattle operation side. I do gotta say it is nice to have a spray boom this big.
Whoa, pause on that though.
I can knock out a lot of acres very quickly, and it's not going to take me hardly any time at all to knock out these acres. So we got the last little bit of the bean field sprayed. Now we gotta go knock out the 2 corn fields. Shouldn't be that long of a drive. Oh, I hate taking that right there, but we gotta take it to get to the field as fast as we can because we got very little left to do, and then it's gonna be harvest season in here pretty soon. Our second harvester is looking immaculate. It is doing great. Over the last few months we definitely fixed up a couple things here and there on her, so once we're going to full harvest she'll be right there with us. Something about this tractor just drives way too smooth when we're driving down the highway like this. Turn on into here, and we've got 3 fields over here that we need to spray. I have thought about trading these fields out over here, kind of selling them to get a bigger field, but the only fields that I kind of see that are for sale are farther away, but it would be bigger fields instead of 3 small fields. It'd be 3 bigger fields. All right, so we just gotta pull on into here. Yeah, we just gotta line it up back in here. For some reason I guess we may have planted a lower maturity corn right here in the middle. I don't know why, but I guess that's what kind of happened here. That's interesting to see. So that means this middle part ain't gonna be done nowhere near in the time that this outer parts will. I'm gonna spend more time sitting here folding this than I am gonna be on the highway. This is the problem with these smaller fields is you can legitimately sit there and spend way too much time doing that. Whoa. Oh no, reach the clock. Oh, there we go. That's not good at all. No. It's a brand new to me sprayer. I guess I ain't spraying these fields this year. Oh, and I just sold my other sprayer too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'm gonna call up a buddy of mine and see what he can do by getting this flipped back over. Ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all's support. Everything like that y'all do. We'll see you next time. Peace.